Hello, and welcome to a new segment called Vlogging About Videos with Visuals. So I'm actually going to input some screenshots as I talk about them. So this first video is a song by Mondo Cozmo, and so this song, just in general, is amazing. I think the video really heightens the feel of the song. And so for me personally, when I saw Mondo Cozmo in Arizona open for Bastille, I tweeted at them and had asked them to play this song. And so they responded via Twitter and they were like, yeah, of course we'll play it. And when they did, so the venue had a pit in the front and then seats in the back. And I was sitting. And when they played it, I stood up and it was like for a second, the lead singer kind of like paused and you could tell he was like, that's the girl who tweeted. So that was like just like such a moment and it was awesome. So anyway, let's get into this video. So this video has Anna Faris in it, and a lot of the visuals I'm going to show you are basically just her reaction to everything because it's so wonderful. And the plot is that Anna Faris goes into a nursing home and it's just like her interacting with all of these people, and it's just really very touching video. And again, it's really all about her facial expressions and her look, and the lyrics just really go so well with kind of what the video is saying. But really cool. So the first visual I'm going to show you, I didn't realize this until I started watching this video very carefully, that at the beginning you get this black screen with Mondo Cozmo, and underneath are the lyrics of the song. So I think that's really cool. I really like that they did that. And again, it's definitely something that's unique, and I wouldn't have noticed that the lyrics were there if it wasn't for this video. So the second visual, the video actually starts with like old childhood videos of Anna Faris and her dad, and I'm assuming her brother. And then you get this visual of her in her car, and the first thing you see is her eyes in the rearview mirror. And I just love the look. I love that it's like upset in a way, like she knows what's about to happen. And I just think, again, like I said before, this is all about her eyes and how she looks in this video. It's really quite engaging and very like cohesive in this story. So I really love it. So the next visual is, again, they go through different activities and they like play beach volleyball and all this stuff. And so the first visual that I specifically chose is her kissing this man who's next to her after they're using these exercise bands. And so, so again, I really like that visual. And I think that, you know, knowing now what I know that they just went to a nursing home, it is very sweet that in the time that she walked from when she walks in the door to when they're doing this activity, that, you know, they feel comfortable enough and like they know each other well enough for that moment to happen is really quite special. And then they dance, and I love this scene, I guess. The part where she dances with this old man is just like so heartbreaking and so sweet. And, you know, just the way her hand, I specifically picked this spot to stop at because I really like how, you know, she's just so accepting and loving and caring, and she just wants to like hold him in this moment and kind of remember what it's like to dance with a loved one. So I just really love this scene in particular. The dancing with this old man is really just like, aw. So I really like that. And then the next visual is right before she exits the nursing home after all this stuff has happened. And so what happens is she kind of smiles, right? But her eyes are very sad still. So you can kind of see that she's like glad that she got to do this, but still just very emotional about what has happened to these people and their stories. And, you know, it's likely that they have dementia and they can't remember certain things or certain people from their lives. So I really love that like final shot right before she leaves, right? She kind of looks at the scene in front of her and kind of has that little bit of a smile, but yet her eyes still tell that she's, you know, been moved by these people. So I really like that. Um, and then she walks outside, and I don't know if you can tell in this next visual, but they have the guitarist, which I'm assuming is Mondo Cozmo, is like sitting on the wall behind her playing a guitar. So that's kind of an interesting little like Easter egg, I guess. So that's pretty fun. And again, it's like I kind of like this scene because it's like a blurrier shot, right? And she's kind of like taking that like breath in of like realization of like how like this moment and this time has impacted her and may impact her in the future. And then again, it's like the very last scene is her with her eyes closed, and you get this little bit of like a smile, like she knows that she will be like forever changed in a good way because of what she did. So I don't know. Love this video. Definitely pulls at the heartstrings. And the song is fantastic. And so yeah, let me know what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.